How concerned are you about his welfare right now?
Massively. Massively concerned.
Welcome to Mojo Core. And today we're counting down our picks for the television hosts that were canned for controversies that happened off camera.
He doesn't get a pass because I can't stop thinking about the anguish of these women. What happened to their dignity, what happened to their bodies, what happened maybe to even their careers.
Number 10, Paul Pierce.
Paul, riddle me this. Who's the better NBA player?
That's easy. I can say that off the bat. That's me.
This ex-basketball star played 19 seasons in the NBA, his career spanning from 1998 to 2017. Following his retirement, Pierce began working as an analyst for ESPN, but his broadcasting career was spotty and became marred in controversy. Everything came to a head on April 2nd, 2021, when Pierce streamed a racy video on Instagram Live. The video took place at a poker game and showed a maskless Pierce smoking and drinking amidst scantily clad women twerking.
They get a neck massage, you know what I'm saying?
It was likely the last straw for ESPN, which is partly owned by the Walt Disney Company. They fired Pierce without comment, ending their tenuous 4-year working relationship.
He did release a statement, and here's his statement.
Number 9, Kathy Griffin. One infamous photo made it pretty clear how Kathy Griffin felt about Donald Trump and his policies. On May 30th, 2017, Griffin posted a particularly controversial image in which she held a mock and gruesome head that looked like the controversial political figure. The violent nature of the picture crossed a line for many. Following the photo shoot, Griffin's schedule was wiped clean. Her comedy tour dates were canceled, she was dropped as a business spokesperson, and she was fired from CNN's New Year's Eve program. She was also reportedly investigated by the Secret Service.
The Secret Service are going to look at this because it's out there. Now, will they seriously put much energy into it? The answer is no. Did Kathy Griffin threaten anybody? No.
And while Griffin initially apologized for the photo,
I sincerely apologize. I'm a comic. I crossed the line.
She went on to retract said apology and retweeted the picture during the 2020 election race.
Number 8, Pat O'Brien.
Hopefully my headline's going to be Pat O'Brien gets second chance.
This radio host and TV personality has been working in the field since 1981, covering numerous Olympic Games, sports finals like the World Series and Super Bowls, and hosting the likes of Access Hollywood and The Insider.
But folks, these are not merely America's games. They are the Olympic Games.
However, he was fired from the latter in September 2008. O'Brien was already on thin ice, having previously been demoted and replaced as anchor by Laura Spencer.
I had to own up to some really bad behavior, which I was happy to do.
But humbling it has been.
I'm totally humble.
O'Brien subsequently penned a mass email that he sent to the show's staff, writing, quote, "Watching Anya and Laura pick out accessories makes the viewers want to vomit." He explicitly wrote, "I'll get killed for this," and he was right. O'Brien was immediately fired.
Number 7, Nick Cannon. In 2005, Nick Cannon began hosting a popular sketch comedy game show called Wild 'N Out.
All right, y'all, it's a classic game we like to call Let Me Holler.
But after 15 successful years on television, he ran into trouble when he made offensive statements that targeted racial and religious groups. Wild 'N Out parent company Viacom CBS quickly tried to distance themselves from Cannon and let him go. The TV personality issued a few apologies and made efforts to get to know those he offended. After working to repair relationships, Viacom CBS brought Cannon back to Wild 'N Out 6 months later. The network seemed to accept the actions the host took to make up for his words. Number 6, Jeremy Clarkson. This controversial English presenter has been hosting Top Gear since the late 80s. However, his tenure with the BBC came to an abrupt end in 2015.
Been on the go now pretty much 7 hours.
While Clarkson was filming in North Yorkshire with producer Ocean Timon, he was informed that the hotel chef had gone home. This meant a steak he desired wouldn't be coming.
Steak! Where's my steak?
This catering fracas eventually led to Clarkson punching Timon, who required treatment in a local hospital. Since the BBC suspended Clarkson and refused to renew his contract, they effectively fired him from Top Gear. Number 5, Philip Schofield. TV presenters in the UK don't get much bigger than Schofield, who was tops in the industry for a couple of decades, primarily working on This Morning and dancing on ice.
Let's jump in here before it gets completely out of hand and get back to the skating, if that's all right.
In 2020, Schofield publicly came out as gay and separated from his wife. In 2023, rumors circulated that Schofield and longtime colleague and friend Holly Willoughby had fallen out. Then, rumors that he had an affair with a much younger colleague came out. Schofield denied the accusations to his friends, family, ITV, and representatives. Then, he suddenly quit This Morning and later ITV. Shortly after, Schofield confirmed the affair was true, but claimed it didn't start until the other person was 20.
Why is all this coming out now, Philip? What was the catalyst? What changed?
It got too big. The lie got too big for both of us. It just got enormous.
Number 4, Charlie Rose. In 2012, the veteran news anchor and presenter took the co-hosting reins for CBS This Morning.
But I love getting up in the morning. I love watching the sort of world come alive. Mm-hmm. And now to have the chance to sort of cover it and speak to it is an extraordinary opportunity.
Rose balanced the show while continuing his self-titled PBS talk show, seemingly cementing his place as one of the best in the business. Then, it all fell apart in 2017. When 8 women who were co-workers or prospective colleagues came forward to accuse Rose of inappropriate behavior. After an investigation, CBS fired Rose and PBS canceled his show.
Charlie does not get a pass here. He doesn't get a pass from anyone in this room. We are all deeply affected. We are all rocked by this.
In 2018, a further 27 women came forward with further accusations. Shockingly, he tried to dismiss one lawsuit by claiming the women were exploiting the #MeToo movement. Rose has since faded into obscurity, releasing interviews on his website. Number 3, Billy Bush.
I moved on her very heavily. In fact, I took her out furniture shopping. She wanted to get some furniture. I said, I'll show you where they have some nice furniture.
The nephew of ex-President George H.W. Bush, Billy Bush served as an anchor on Access Hollywood, hosted his own talk radio show from 2008 to 2014, and briefly co-hosted NBC's Today. He began his Today tenure in May 2016, but was fired the following October after the infamous Donald Trump Access Hollywood tape was released.
You know, I'm automatically attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet.
This is the video in which Trump made his controversial remarks while speaking with Bush, including saying, quote, "When you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything."
Are you ready to be a soap star?
We're ready. Let's go. Make me a soap star.
How about a little hug for the Donald? He just got off the bus.
Like a little
Okay,
hug, darling?
absolutely.
Bush was suspended from Today following the release of the tape and the resulting controversy. About a week later, suspension turned permanent and Bush was let go from NBC.
If they feel that way, then there's nothing I can do about it.
Number 2, Matt Lauer.
Now late today, an explosive article by Variety describing alleged patterns of lewd behavior by Lauer.
One of the most popular news anchors of his era, Matt Lauer rose to prominence on NBC's The Today Show before serving as co-host for 20 years. However, his long-term employment with the company came to an end amidst the Me Too movement.
Fear crept into my life. I became unsure of myself. Any confidence I had was gone. For him, it was a conquest.
In November 2017, Lauer was terminated from NBC after he was accused of misconduct by a company employee while they were working on the Winter Olympics in Sochi. This opened a floodgate, with Variety reporting further allegations.
2 more tell the magazine Lauer had a button under his desk that would automatically lock his office door.
Journalist Ronan Farrow later claimed that NBC had long been aware of the accusations made against Lauer and that they had once killed a story exposing Harvey Weinstein after Weinstein threatened to expose Lauer and NBC in retaliation.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Bill O'Reilly.
This Fox News host has always been a controversial figure, and he publicly settled a harassment lawsuit with former producer Andrea Macris back in 2004. However, this was only the tip of the iceberg. In 2017, the New York Times reported that O'Reilly and Fox had settled with 5 different women regarding assault allegations and potential lawsuits against O'Reilly.
When the New York Times story broke, advertisers started leaving O'Reilly's show. Protesters then instantly activated on social media.
When this became public knowledge, nearly 60 advertisers dropped their support for O'Reilly, and he was subsequently dropped from Fox News.
You know, there was a sponsor boycott engineered by Media Matters, the radical left group, and the sponsor boycott unsettled some people at Fox News.
Just a few months later, it was reported that O'Reilly had paid Fox News analyst Lisa Wheel $32 million to settle a potential lawsuit. All told, Fox News and O'Reilly had paid out an estimated $45 million in out-of-court settlements.
There are billions of dollars at stake in business deals, and they made a business decision.
Did any of these incidents shock you when they happened? Let us know in the comments. Check out these other clips from Watch Mojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.